Hello everyone, this is SanadisK and today I am back with a brand new Bloodborne unused content video. Today I'm going to be showcasing an unused mechanic that was left in the files of Bloodborne, and I think a lot of people will be mad that this feature was removed, and that is appearance changing. So if you don't know, in the Dark Souls series, once you make a character, you are stuck with that character for the entirety of your game, whether it looks super good or super ugly. Dark Souls 3 fixed that issue in a way, and they let us change our character appearance, albeit there being a small limit on that. This let cosplay builds and stuff much more easier to do, but in all previous games that wasn't the case. Well, in Bloodborne, there was originally a feature that lets you change your appearance, and that was by using the mirror in the Hunter's Dream. So as you can see, it tells you to put on disguise, which is a bit weird for what it actually does, but as you can see, it opens up the character creation menu and you can change whatever you want in that. Now the menu itself was super bugged and glitchy because it's an incomplete mechanic, but I was able to fix it up by using some editing magic here and there to show you how it was originally. The only problem with it was that you couldn't see the player model on the right, which made it hard to see your changes, but that's not something that editing cannot fix. And the good thing that everything is changed in real time basically. Now that's not where the weird stuff ends. For some reason, when forcing the game to triggering this feature, it loads the moon presence right in front of the mirror like it is coming out of it. Now there are two possible explanations for this, a technical explanation and a gameplay/lore explanation. Now I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with my friend Lance McDonald and the amazing unused content he shows on his channel in terms of mechanics and alpha stuff. So we were discussing this and he told me that sometimes in Dark Souls 3, when you force some of the unused triggers, it loads some non-relevant models in that area. So for example, in the network test of Dark Souls 3, when you force some of the unused triggers, it mysteriously loads Yharnam the Queen, and he told me that Amygdala was there too, which is very hilarious to be honest. So it could be the same case for Bloodborne and that the moon presence was being loaded as a glitch because it's unused content. Now for the lore explanation, it could be possible that the moon presence itself is what is letting us change our appearance, but they scrapped the idea and that's why it looks a bit glitched. Maybe there was an animation where it grabs us like the ending cutscene or something similar to that effect. And I imagine like if it was actually coming out of the mirror, maybe like it shouldn't be clipping like behind from the workshop and that only its body was visible, but we can't know exactly what they were planning with that. So I made a poll that you can vote on in the top right hand corner, so tell me which explanation you guys like better and make sure to discuss it in the comments down below. I also have to give a huge thanks to River Nix for his amazing tools at viewing and editing the files of Bloodborne. His Twitter link will be down in the description below. So yeah, that is basically it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed and make sure to like and subscribe for more unused content. Bye bye.